All right, what we got here is a single acting cylinder, and then gravity pressure comes in from the bottom, and then gravity retracts it. There was a number on this that I found. Looks like a 26950, possibly a 19-90. It's hard to read. Not sure what this is off of, but this is just going to be over a single acting cylinder reseal of this style. If you like this sort of thing, if you would go down there, click that subscribe button, turn the bell on for notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up if you get anything out of it. I do have an Amazon associate links down in the description for any tools or anything used in the videos. People have been asking, so if you feel so inclined to do that, that option's there for you. Okay, so we're going to get into this. First thing is, this has an internal snap ring. Got a set of snap ring pliers here, and we're going to remove the snap ring. These are straight ones, but they'd probably work better with a 90 degree, but these work. Remove the snap ring. Now this one, best I can tell, this will probably pull back, but I'm going to take some freeze off here. I'm not sponsored. And spray around that real quick. And basically, yeah, I already saw that gland move. So we'll get this back far enough to get a good pull on it, and then we'll just yank it out. Just like that. I believe this is a first of this style. This has V-packing in it. Fairly easy seal set to work with, but a little complicated if you don't understand it. I'll go ahead, and this has a snap ring on the bottom here as well. So I'll go ahead and use my snap ring pliers yet again. However, I'll have to change them over to the opposite direction for an external rather than an internal. Basically put that on there, pull the snap ring off, set it to the side, then start taking our V-packing out with the bottom bearing, then start taking the V's off. That's a nylon type seal, and then this here's a neoprene, like a neoprene fabric, I believe. And the problem with these, the lips catch on these grooves. Okay, usually this setup, you see them a neofab, then the nylon, and neofab in this configuration. So high pressure, lower pressure, higher pressure, and with a solid nylon, or I forget what these are made out of, more like a nylon glass filled bottom and top bearing. Okay, so we got the V-packing off there. Okay, and that's a spacer there that's pressed on or something, so we'll leave that. Flip this over, and as long as this will come off. Actually, I'm gonna have to take this over and get this paint all off to get this gland to slide off, which is just housing the wiper, but I gotta get that to come off real quick. All right, I've got this, all the paint off of here, and these were raised up some, so I had to grind them down with the flapper disc somewhat to try to get this gland off, because it gets so far and it stops. So without taking any more off, I'll go over here, and then I'll take and just try and pop this off. Problem is, this is swelled out here somewhere. Maybe here on the very end. Let me taper that as well. Okay, so I put this in my rotary and flapper disc and let that run around and put a chamfer on that. See if it was catching there. So we'll try this again. Okay, so I had to put even yet a bigger chamfer on there and come down a little further. It feels like this thing's been swelled out for whatever reason. Let's try it again. I think I'm going to stop there because I've got this out far enough now. There is no pressure that sees this side, so I'll clean this up. I'll go ahead and pull the wiper here. I'll go ahead and pull the wiper out. That's it for our seals. A wiper and some V-packing. This is a one-way cylinder. Again, oil never sees this side. All this wiper is doing is just scraping stuff away to keep it from getting into the cylinder. So I'll go ahead and clean all this stuff up and we'll be back. Okay, we've got everything cleaned up and I'm back. First we're going to start with the wiper. This is a ST 150 for 1.5-inch rod and we're going to put it in the end here. Get it started in. Couldn't get this gland all the way off, but that's okay. Because we got the wiper in. We'll give it a hit. Back down. This is a little stiffer. I'll take my aluminum punch and hit that down till we can move it. Okay, now that we can move it by hand, that's done. Flip it around. Next, our V-packing. V-packing is something that you have to stack to get your proper height in order to get your seal. This stack, they generally come in a 1-inch stack height. The old one here is just a touch over 3/4. Another way we can figure that out is the distance from the spacer to the snap ring groove, which is just under 7/8. V-packing, we'll start with our top bearing. This has the V. I would call this the female. It goes on the top. Then that one had 3 sets of V's. We're going to take a Neo Fab. It goes upside down, V towards the top, or the point towards the top of the gland and the opening towards the bottom. So that goes on. Then I'm going to put a white one on. Then another Neo Fab one, black one. And then see what it looks like with the bottom bearing. So that's just under, so this is probably the route I'm going to have to go, because if I put another seal on, it's going to be too high. And it's really going to spread them V's out, and I'll have a hard time getting them back in. So we'll go back with the configuration that they had. Only I'm doing a Neo, a black, a white, a black. Okay, once that's there, I'll put my snap ring back on. Snap rings on, everything is tight, and then I will put it back in the tube. I'll take some grease, be sure and grease these up real good. The inside of that's good. I'll hold steady pressure while rotating and pushing. Okay, that's pretty good and tight, so that's going to have a good seal. Next, our gland. I'll take my aluminum punch here and I'll hit that in. And I gotta go, this is too big, so I've got a smaller punch here. That way I can get this head back just far enough past that snap ring groove. Right there. Then I'll take my internal lock ring. I'll have to change my pliers back over. And now I go ahead and put this snap ring in. Really helps if you got the right size pliers. Okay, that goes in just like that. Make sure that's in the groove, and it's in the groove all the way around, and that's it. Okay, now that that's all hammered back in, that's it. That's how you reseal this type of single acting cylinder. This is probably on a mower deck, on a bigger lawn tractor. See these on snow plows, it's hard telling. Could be on anything, really. So if you got anything out of this, if you would, consider going down there, clicking that subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up if you got anything out of it. Again, Amazon affiliate links down in the description. If you decide you want to go that route for anything, I'd sure appreciate it. And that's it for this one. So until next time, thanks for watching.